Hi guys, welcome back to Path on the Streets. I'm Meredith, I'm a first year resident at U of M, and today we're going to ask people about pathology. All right, so we're here with Noelle. She's a junior studying econ and sports management. So our first question today is, what is a pathologist?
A pathologist is a medical professional who studies biopsies taken off of people for samples that might be like cancerous or have something wrong with them. But that's I think right.
A+.
Okay.
You got it. Yep. So pathologists are medical doctors, and they specialize in diagnosing cancer, looking at cells.
Okay. Nice.
So do you know how long a pathology residency is?
4 years?
Correct. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
you are good to go. Okay, another question is, what are some areas of specialization that a pathologist might specialize in, like for fellowships?
Ooh, that I don't know. Like oncology, right? Or that I don't know.
Yeah, so oncology is like a different medical profession, like it's a different route, but pathologists, there are a lot of different fellowships, so they can specialize in like forensic pathology. They can study, like every organ system has a specific pathologist.
I don't know.
There's like neuropathologist, GI pathologist. Yeah. So yeah, you did really good. I'm here with Matthew. He is an incoming freshman studying sociology. I'm going to ask him some questions about pathology. So Matthew, what is a pathologist?
Gosh, I'm not sure. I mean, pathology, right? I mean, it's study of what, like pathways in your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what a pathologist is?
I'm not entirely sure, no.
All right. So very educational moment. So they're
Okay.
actually doctors
Okay.
that specialize, as you said, in pathways, so understanding the mechanism of disease and
Yep.
how disease happens. So they diagnose cancers, look at
Okay.
biopsies and stuff. So very good. What are some areas that in like medicine that the pathologist might practice in?
I guess we mentioned disease, right?
Mhm.
Disease, cancers, I guess any like pathogens, right? That
Yeah.
would like alter the way your body works, your immune system, that sort of stuff.
Definitely. So you think like immunology. Yeah, so those are really good.
Okay.
Another some examples of pathologists would be like forensic pathologists. They have like microbiologists. Those are pathologists
Yep.
as well. So yeah, you like hit the nail on the head with that one.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, how long is a pathology residency?
So like, is it 8 years? 8,
Close,
6?
including medical school. So yeah,
So 4.
yeah, 4 medical
years.
school, 4 residency, and then fellowship.
Which would that be 2 years?
1 to 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
All right, I'm here with Fatima, and I'm going to ask you today, what's the difference between a residency program and a fellowship?
Okay, so residency, and I know this because of my husband, and I had to live through it, basically, is residency is like post like medical school and getting your training, but fellowship is going further in niche area, specializing, so that's the difference.
Yeah, perfect. And how long is residency?
It all depends.
Yes.
Everything depends, yeah.
So for pathology, how long do you think that residency is?
My guess is pathology residency would be 3 to 4 years. And then a fellowship, it depends what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh
That's
my
my
gosh,
guess.
perfect. You got that. So yeah, there is 3 to 4 year pathology residency program. So perfect. If you were a cell type, would you be and why?
So, like, I would be inside of a cell. If I wanted to be a cell type or like something cell related, it'd be a mitochondria because that's the powerhouse of the cell. And that's, obvious reasons.
That's a great answer. I love that one. I've never heard that one before. So perfect. Be a mitochondria. All right, we're back. This is Isaac. He studies physics here at U of M. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. What is a pathologist?
I have no idea.
Okay, that is okay. So they are doctors that specialize in diagnosing disease under the microscope.
Okay.
Yep. And then, do you know, like, are you familiar with a residency program? Like, what a
Yeah.
residency is? So how long is a residency program for pathology?
Maybe like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. So yeah, the average is actually 4 years,
Okay.
but they can be longer. So that leads us to the next question is, what is a physician scientist training program?
Where someone gets trained to be a physician scientist, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So at U of M in the pathology department, they have a PTSP, which is physician scientist training program, and it basically is a residency in addition to like a specialized research training as well. So yeah, And then if you were a cell type, what would you be and why?
Like out of all cell types,
Any cell in the body.
ooh, neuron.
And why is that?
They're cool. I like being smart.
Yeah, you like being smart.